All right, we back. We back on deck. We back on deck. There we go. All right, we got cut off. I was talking about Gene Deal book. Yeah, everybody. He was Puff, P Diddy, Brother Love. However, Puff. From Bad Boy Rockets. For folks that don't know who Puff is, I'm sure somebody that don't know who Puffy is. Sean Combs, the maker of Sean John Designs or brand streetwear. Um, yeah, I like to give props and respect to Puff. Puff discovered my man Chucky Thompson. Chucky Thompson was a fixture at Howard University. Chucky Thompson was uh, the beat maker around and on the Howard campus. His mom's lived in the back of Howard. Um, Back in my day, in my teens, like 18, 19, early 20s, we used to hang at the campus. My boy Half Pint cousin was attending Howard. We had some friends that attended Howard, so we was always up there at all the frat parties, and I talked about that in other videos, and um, so with that being said, we met Chucky because my boy half cousin was affiliated with the group Two Kings and a Cipher. Y'all go do your research and look that up. I think they was from New York, but um, my boy half paint cousin, I think his name was Kevin or Kale, something like that. Uh, he was affiliated with them, one of the rappers, or who used to write rhymes for them, And anyway, uh, he told us about Chucky Thompson, and we went to his mom's house to do demos. So our early demos, which was me and my boy Al, we call him Al Ski, Big Al. I done had like 100 rap names. MC Money, Kareem Malik, SW. I made that up and I gave the meaning to my name. That meant strong and wise. Fact, I have okay, I got these are the demos that he made, which we was going to turn into a CD. You know what I'm saying? So we actually made songs from this CD because me and my boy Al inked a production deal. We came up on a production deal with Warzone Productions out of DC, and it went belly up, and so nobody got to hear our music, But the original demos was made by Chucky Thompson, so that's how I and my crew got to know Chucky, and then next thing we know, Puff, uh, took him to New York, and the rest is history. He's all over What's the 411 album of Mary J. Blige. Everybody that was at Bad Boy when it began, Total, Faith, Murray, Biggie, who else? 112. He all over their music, and the list goes on. I didn't even know he made a lot of music for folks that wasn't out yet. Somebody like Legacy, he did songs with her before she blew up. So yeah, so shouts out to Puff on that. And you know, but this about Gene Deal. So let's give you some visuals on that. I just had to get that out. You know what I'm saying? You know. All right, this is Gene and his book. Let me get this. All right, so this is Gene Deal, his book, and it's called Bodyguard and hip hop legendary artists, and you know, he was with Big the night that Big died. Let's get some bio of Big Gene. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all everybody know him from. But I mean, he talks about he give a little background about himself. He's from Louisiana. Uh, he's a college graduate. He's a Q dog. Um, you know, he moved to New York in '82 and been there ever since in Harlem. You know, so he's not a native New Yorker, but he made New York home. But let's see what let's go to Google and see what Google got on Junior Deal far as a bio, something we probably don't know about. Okay, they say Gene Deal, published author. Huh, man. So that's his new title right there. Gene Deal, published author. I know that must feel good because I wrote a book and it's still on it's still on the paper that I wrote it on. You know what I'm saying? But I have to just transfer it to um I gotta get it typed up and then I gotta go through the whole process a book takes to get published. And on the real, I'm lazy and I'm busy. I ain't really got time to devote it. So I guess you would say I'm not serious about getting this book out. But what I will say is I done gave you a lot of the stories that was going to be in my book, you know what I'm saying, over the videos, over the year, coming up on 2 years. I done gave you a lot of the stories that I will have in my book. And at some point, you know, it will be, I will actually get it published and get it done. You know, I'm trying to find Gene Deal bio. It comes up murder of the notorious B.I.G. Christopher Wallace. We all know Gene was there on the scene. He even said that Puff would have. He think Puff was the target. And he told the car to run the light, and that's why Puff car or truck didn't get shot up, cause he told the driver to run the light, and Big and them stopped for the light, and they were, talking to the ladies in the car, rolled up on them and whatnot. So, uh, okay, Gene Deal, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga University. He's an English literature major. Um, Okay, G deal. All right, I'm trying to get some solid information. They talking about his net worth for $16 million. I don't know about that. You know. All right. So yeah, sometimes this internet can get it wrong, y'all. Gene Deal was born in St. Louis, Missouri. Uh, Raised in Wellston, a small subdivision in St. Louis County. He began his basketball career there. Uh, his name is Eugene Deal, and he was on the basketball team from 1985 to 86 men's basketball, University of Tennessee. He was a forward. Gene Deal is 6'7", 218 pounds. Uh, yeah. So this is some of the bio. They got it scattered everywhere. So I'm trying to look into it to really give him some justice. And but he been around forever telling his story. So um, he's a New York State retired parole officer, and he done seen it all. He done told people that he was in a lot of clubs, far as what's that, the same game, and he was under Chaz Williams, far as being what I want to say, chief of security for Chaz Williams parties and so forth. He was family with K Slay. So yeah, I mean, so now he adds Arthur to his uh his list of accomplishments, but you know, he is a direct star in his own right, and because he was among them stars. I love the story that he told about he was at a party with Tyra Banks, and Tyra Banks was checking on him, checking him out. She sent her people over there at him and was like, yo, what's up? Tyra trying to, holler, or she wants you step to her. And he was like, I work for my money, what I'm saying? And the dude was like, what you talking about? He said, I ain't nobody. He said, you got to be somebody. You're in this party, and this is an exclusive party. He said, well, I'm bodyguarding for Puff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. I work for my money. Meaning he was saying that he wasn't an artist or nothing like that. And so if you don't want a regular Joe ass nigga, then I'm not your guy. You know what I'm saying? You know how the celebrities, everything is, it seems to be clickbait all the time. And he like, I'm a regular dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm here doing the job and I'm working right now. So that's what he was referring to when he said that to old boy. So, so at the end of the day, congratulations to becoming an official author, and he working on a part 2 book, and he was just on Storm platform, Storm, uh, the what do you call himself? The doctor, the internet doctor or something. And he's good over there. And I think he's a comedian or something, and I think he said he worked at TMZ at some point. So I think he's in the industry as a journalist, like, a real skilled somebody that studied somewhere. from what I gathered. All right, so congratulations to your new book, Gene, and your stories is fascinating, and every one of them that you talk about. You know how Dougie Fresh was going to, get his wig popped off, and you mediated that with Unique, and it's good to see when Unique got out of jail, y'all linked up, and he confirmed that he called you from jail to tell y'all get the hell up out of LA, that they was coming for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I just saw something that said that Mace knew somebody was gonna come at them, and that's why he didn't go to that party. And he tried to tell Puff and them, and you know. But one thing that you said that was I really respected. He said, Puff, Tupac, Biggie, and anybody else that died at an early age because they was wilding, they didn't get a real chance to grow up. And Puff made mistakes along the way, like a lot of us do, and maturity plays a role. No matter your position that you're in, and you're in position to change lives, sometimes you're not going to do all the right things. And whether you knew it intentionally, did your dirt, and did wrong to folks, I don't know. But he said these guys were kids, and he felt like that they was doing the best that they can at that time. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you still young, you got money, you getting money, and you trying to navigate life when everything coming at you fast. I do believe that. I really do believe that. So, all right, let's get into uh the first female go-go band in DC was Pleasure. In this era, in this day and time, we have an all go-go band, all woman go-go band called Belladonna. But before Belladonna, it was a group called Pleasure. And do your research and go to YouTube and look up Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Pleasure Go-Go Band. And they play that in DC, that song on the radio faithfully all through the Christmas season, and it became a fixture, and then they will have in rotation TLC, Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It ain't Christmas if I don't hear them two songs throughout the Christmas and New Year's holiday. So yeah, matter of fact, we're gonna play that joint. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get some visuals for y'all, man. And you know, let me see if I can bring up some pictures of them. See what the internet got for me. It's a site. It's a site called no, it's an Instagram that belonged to somebody who call themselves who call themselves all right. All right, we just gonna go through some pictures, get y'all some visuals. All right, okay. One of the young ladies, Marion, I don't know her last name, but I worked with her over the summers. And let me see where she at. Hold on. Oh, see them some early pictures right there. Yeah, these are pictures of them in school and stuff. Like personal pictures. So I need to see. All right, have a Marion right here. I'm gonna try to blow it up. Oh man. All right, it's acting up. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think they were singers at one point, and then uh, you are in the go-go capital of DC. All right, okay. Let me. You know what? I got a picture. I just had this picture of them because I was like, I need to talk about them. Somebody brought them up. There's so much history here in DC. You know, it's just like you gotta. There's just so much history here. All right, it's an Instagram site. The dude call itself DC Decades, and it's about DC all around the city and of the city. Anything DC. It's on my man Instagram, and ah shit. All right, I'm gonna find it. Okay, he talked about DC Scorpio too. Uh, with his hit record Go Go Hustler, and the video, which was an iconic video to have. If you want to see Go Go highlighted, is Go Go Live from back in the day. Um, I don't think Pleasure is on that video. They might have came on the scene after that concert had went down. Yeah, but like I said, I used to work with Marion, who was the lead talker, lead singer, and man, let me see if I can find DC Decades Instagram, because that's who got the pictures on his joint. There you go, boom. Let me look them up. All right, there we go. I found the picture. All right, shouts out to DC Decades. This is Pleasure. First go-go girl, all girl band from back in the day. And it said, rest in peace, Marion. That's who I knew. Candace, I knew Candace. Kim, Junie. Okay, let me read their bio right there. Washington D.C.'s Queen reigning supreme over the D.C. city in the 1980s. The fashion was top tier and the party scene was at its apex as the city was at the similar height and claimed king as the murder capital in America. The DC Go-Go was and remains a staple in DC. What they wrote as the blueprint for what we see now has been well documented in the archives. Pleasure was a well-known DC Go-Go group in DC. They dominated the party scene in DC, a city that was and remains the mecca of the go-go scene. Washington, D.C. has always been pure eye candy for the women. It's birth and a gold mine for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Black excellence. When you look back on the culture from the lens that sees the fashion, music, party scene, underworld, and many other chapters of the 1970s, 80s, and 90s of DC, we must acknowledge the impact the queens of the era had on the city. When you know the history, you know the woman who reigned supreme from the city were one on one, second to none. These golden era moments remain sacred yet valuable, just priceless to say the least. This is DC Decades quotes right here. I'm reading his quotes. So this is not mine. This is what I'm reading. DC remains the home team for many, though they deserve to be mentioned more. Their history is never unnoticed or unappreciated. We honor these queens, true pioneers of the velour suits, Dior sneakers, hair done to perfection, hairdos to perfection. How could they not be fashion icons? I'm gonna look through to see if he got some more pictures, and I'm sure he do. When you look at the nostalgic moments of DC, they stood out amongst those who stood tall during this era. The structure was one in one. The way they poise, the way they pose, the way they look, this was DC. No one did it like them. They were and remain in their own lane. When you view an image anytime, anywhere from this era, you could tell they were from DC without even saying a word. It was the omnipresence they had. It was a gift. The excellence brings forth the times that seem so far away and yet remain obtainable through the eyes of us all. This had to be the most iconic decade of them all. It makes you wish we could just freeze time and stay there. This is where we belong. The way images were captured, the essence could never be duplicated. Peace, queens. I miss these days and these women. All right. Shouts out to DC Decades. All right. Somebody wrote that. Okay, I got a guess. What's up? Who are you? You know, reveal yourself. We get ready to we get ready to do a throwback. I'm gonna call my man Fred. We're gonna see what's up. And you can put a request out there. All right, they gone. Okay. So let me try to find another picture of them. A picture with them on the stage performing. I seen something early on. And my man got all the DC iconic moments going on from all the people that was the influence. All right. Trying to find another picture of them because I seen. Hey, we was known for. I'm sure we wasn't the only ones, but we love taking pictures. We love profiling and styling because one, you paid a lot for your outfits and your gear, your clothes, your shoes. The women got their hair done and stuff. You want to get and have memories of that night. You know, because once it came and it was gone, that was it. You know, yeah, my man got a lot of pictures of all the DC staples. I can make videos off a lot of content that he just got posted of pictures. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find another DC joint of pleasure, and then I'm gonna play y'all the song that gets played every year. That pleasure has become a staple for far as remembering them. Every Christmas there, Santa Claus is coming to town gets played in heavy rotation. And then I want to acknowledge that I want to I want y'all to know that they also got linked up with Salt and Pepper and went on tour. With them. They was on Arsenio with Salt and Pepper, They toured the world with them being their live musicians when Salt and Pepper got on the live, music tip, you know. So yeah, man, I'm gonna be all night trying to find these pictures. Yeah, my man got all the nice pictures. All right, this not them, but this how the ladies was looking back in the day with the Benetton shirts, the hairdos, the big earrings, the bamboo earrings. And DC was called Chocolate City. So my man got on the capture the Chocolate City ladies. I know it looked blurry. You can't really see it. That's why I was trying to bring it up on the screen. It's another picture of pleasure that I seen that he had on here. I just gotta find that joint. Look at our boy, Chop Chop, Demarcus Corley, one of our boxers from DC who held titles like Keith Holmes, uh, which is right here as well, from back in the day. Sean Bay Mitchell, William Joppy, what's my man, that Fort De La Hoya, oh man, I forget my man's name. I bet you he got a picture of him. Uh, God damn. This how the ladies used to give it up back in the day with the sweatsuits, the hairdos, the earrings. Yeah. All right. So that look like that's gonna be the only one that I can get y'all. Just the one that I found a pleasure. You know. So yeah, shouts out to the first women to go. And all right, let's get into, man. Santa Claus coming to town, man. You know what I'm saying? Go style with Marion as the lead singer. Um, Everybody thinks she sound like Angie Ange, but that's not Angie Ange off the radio. That's Marion from Ridge Road. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the holidays get ready to come up. So yeah, we get ready to start cranking that. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some visuals too. You know, I don't think they got pictures of them, but they got pictures of the city. All right, y'all. Pleasure, the first women of Go-Go, all girl band before Belladonna came on the scene. Let's go. Santa Claus coming to town. Y'all listen out this Christmas or go to YouTube and enjoy it before they play it on the radio. Let's go. I ain't even know Marion was deceased. Rest in heaven. All the members, rest in heaven. Rest in heaven, the foot from EU. That's Marion right there on the lead. Marion was from Ridge Road, y'all. Yeah, we had to take it back, baby. We had to take it back. Huh, man? You know what? While we at it, let's show some love to the current all girl band, all woman band, Belladonna. While we, you know what I'm saying, while we talking about it, you know, the girl go-go groups. So we get ready to come up on the hour. We at 45 minutes. So it's only right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. See if we can get some visuals of Belladonna. See, I'm trying to get visuals of them. Okay, there we go. Oh, they got images. Okay. Yeah. Some beautiful sisters too. All right. Show you they got a live performance that they doing at DC Live. No, the live casino. Okay, LeVar Arrington of the Washington Redskins. LeVar Arrington of the Washington Redskins invested in a club at the Capitol Center Boulevard back in the day called Sidelines. And that's where Belladonna was introduced to us here in DC. I don't know why this junk won't blow up. It's blowing me right there. Talented women musicians, and my boy I got a homeboy I hang out with little, he called himself Kevy Kev, and he was on Sweet Cherie real hard. It it all right, I done gave y'all some images. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was doing it wrong. I know Sweet Cherie came up. A lot of these musicians groomed under Chuck Brown. All right, this is a good picture now. I blew it up. All right, that's the drummer right there, and I don't know none of them names, but that's Sweet Cherie right there, and the rest of the All Star ladies. All of these women are musicians and singers. They all play instruments. Let me see. Let me see if I can get a bio. See if I can get a bio of them, and let me see what they say about Pleasure Band and Show. Uh, all right. All right, when you Google, it said right there, Pleasure was the first all-female go-go band based in Washington, D.C. Okay, here you go. Okay, we got a better okay, so we got some good history on them now. Pleasure featured all-female musicians from the DC area who were in or recently graduated from high school when the band began in the 1980s. The group was known as DC's all girl go-go band. Michelle Peterson was the lead singer, rapper, though other members also provided vocals. Claudia Malcolm played keyboards and Jenny Cruz played guitar. Charlie Fenwick was an early manager, and the group released their first PA tape in 1989 called Party Tape Boombox Edition. Later, after Peterson and others left the band, uh, recruited Lisa Figueroa. Gravinsky played keyboards for Pleasure. Some members of Pleasure were chosen to be back to some members of Pleasure were chosen to back Salt and Pepper as their band, as the trio explained on an appearance on the Arsenio Hall show. I said that in late 1990, early 1991, which contributed to the opening up of the reputation of go-go to a national audience. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, go-go was only popular when you heard go-go, you heard of Chuck Brown at that point. Trouble Funk was out there and EU was out there. But what really put go-go on the map in 1988 when Spike Lee made School Days, and he came to DC and found EU, and they made Doing the Butt. That record became number one in the world. Okay, 1988. That's the year I graduated Spangone. So that's a special year. You know what I'm saying for me. And during School Days was the movie, and they were in the movie. They did the feature soundtrack to the movie, and that song, that video, School Days, was worldwide. You know what I'm saying? I got a coworker. Her name is she's married now, but her you know her name is Ray, and by nickname her name is Ray. She was in the video as one of the girls. Shaking they rump shaker, doing they thing, and yeah. Yeah, so Pleasure was founded in 1988, and Fenwick helped organize them. They played many of the early gigs with another group managed by Fenwick called Hot Cold Sweat. Lead vocalist Michelle Peterson cited Slick Rick as the early influence of her style. Okay, okay, so so Marion real name was Michelle Peterson. If this the same girl, you know what I'm saying? But the girl Marion that I know was in that group. You know what I'm saying? And cause I seen them perform. But groups. Yeah, so I wonder is Michelle Peterson is marrying, or is that another girl? But people be coming and going far as the people be coming and going for out of these groups. So yeah, so I know Marion was one of the staples, and so I think that's probably her real name. And all right, so let's get a bio for Belladonna. My aunt just hit me. She asking me for one of my her sister a new number for her, and I'm gonna text her what I got. All right, all right, y'all. We almost at an hour, man. Okay, Belladonna band. All right, I got a nice picture of them right here. You know why I don't have my headlights on? That's why it's not showing. It's showing all fuzzy. So my bad on that. Give y'all a little video, little something. Oh, Belladonna at Millennium Stage live. Okay. It's Belladonna. Yeah.
She already sang it. Come on. Running harder. I can see the stars all the way from here. Can't you see? The glow on the window pane. I can feel the sun whenever you're near. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Everybody asks me why I'm smiling out from ear to ear. But I know, love is perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my tears. And finally, you put me first, baby, in you. You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see.
Belladonna
Come on, baby, it's you.
putting some go-go on Beyonce, Love on Top. Let's go. All right, y'all can go. Y'all can go and see the rest of that. Belladonna at Millennium Stage. I see Cherie in the back. I think that's Chuck Brown niece. Yeah. Okay. Y'all come to DC. Y'all come and check out Belladonna. They're going to give y'all what y'all want. They be rocking harder than the dudes in the band. Oh, man. And they all fine. Yeah. All right. All right, y'all tune in if y'all want to see the rest of that video. I'm over an hour. This big day, Streets Finest, Throwback Thursday. I'm coming at y'all because I'm gonna be busy this whole weekend, and and I just had to muster up the energy to come on here and holler at y'all, man, and I was freestyling it, and I think that's my best videos. 33, part 33 got 50 views since last week, and that's great. Thank you to all the 75 subscribers, and we learned a new term today. Charleston White uh made a new genre of podcasting called the yappers. Like the rappers, the yappers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we running with it. We running with it. It's like, uh you know, you know, yeah, I think I wanna do something that highlight that title, the yappers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tuned in, who are you? Can you reveal yourself? I'm getting ready to shut it down because I done did an hour already. So if you got a request, I can hold it till next time. And but if not, that's cool. I'll see y'all next week, man. This Big Day Streets Finest, and like, share, subscribe, and thanks for rocking out with me. Again, salute to Gene Deal for his new book. It's going to be a bestseller. He talking about everybody he done bodyguard in the industry, and he was there the night Biggie Smalls lost his life. So he was a key player in the whole scenario of protecting him that night at the club, at the Vibe party. He stopped the shooter from snuffing out Puff even before they got in the cars. So y'all go to his channel and check out his stories. He done been talking about this over the years. They doing all these specials on Biggie, and and everything that happened going forward. I mean, well, that night, and you know, and it's just a lot, and it's a lot that's being said, and it's a lot that's not being said pertaining to the night. So and Gene said that bullet wasn't supposed to be for Biggie, it was for Puff. And he saved Puff life. You know what I'm saying? So with that alone, God bless Big Gene, and rest in heaven to Marion and all the ladies of pleasure, the ones that done passed on. Um I do a lot of reflecting. I'm 52. Y'all see the gray, you know, and uh, I thank God for my age, because a lot of us from the 80s didn't make it. I think I look good for my age. I keep myself up. I try to stay in shape, and I get out there and ball with my sons and them youngins, and I bust their ass. And yeah, I'm gloating about that. And but it's a give and take, because my boys getting better. My boys and my nephews are champion ball players. One of my nephews went 33-0 with HD Wilson High School. He was part of that team, the second DC team that went undefeated in a high school level. And he was part of putting that first banner in the Raptors of their auditorium for basketball. He's on that team. You feel me? And so he out there doing the street ball thing. He's on a traveling team, and they getting paid. It ain't the NBA, but he doing what he love. And if you love what you do, you'll do it on any level, no matter what. Um, And my other nephew was a football player, 2 championships in high school, the Turkey Bowl and the DI, what is it, DICAA Classic tournament, which is the state championship. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we grooming champions and scholars over here. He was drafted and recruited to Virginia Union. He went to Bowie. You know what I'm saying? And now he doing his rap thing. He go by the name of Money Man Biggs. Y'all can check him out on YouTube. One of his uh one of his songs along with his group and his team, one of their records went gold. You know what I'm saying? They moved 100,000 units, so that's a gold plaque right there. So yeah, they doing their thing. They independent, and they getting direct money. Being independent won't put you on the top tier level of entertainment, but you getting the ground money, and hopefully somebody will come knocking with a for real deal that's fair and not trying to rip them off and whatnot. Cause we want to get lawyers to read these contracts, and we ain't going for the okey doke. They're gonna give up some good percentages as far as royalties and publishing. We not playing. Them days of getting ripped off is over. You feel me? We done seen too many unsung shows, and where are they now? We not going out like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we'll do an 80-20 split, with royalties and publishing, but you're not going to get all of it, or you're not going to just give crumbs. You're going to do something fair. Everybody can eat. Everybody can eat. Okay, my guest came back. What's up? Who are you? Type in your name. Let me get your request. I'm getting ready to sign off, and so I'll hold you down next week when I come back on. Okay, they left. All right, look, I'm out too. It's 11 o'clock. Let me go lay it down. Got a big day tomorrow. All right, Streets Finest, we out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.